The memories of the Holocaust have left an indelible mark on the minds of Jews worldwide. The brutality unleashed by Germany during that dark period is etched into the collective consciousness of the Jewish community. However, in a shocking turn of events, historic horrors seem to be haunting Jews once again, especially those living in Germany. Hello and welcome, I'm your host Piyush. Let's begin with the video report. Since World War II and the Nazis' defeat, one motto has towered over German politics. Never again should Jews here have to fear for their lives. But the recent turn of events prove otherwise. Again, anti-Jewish sentiment is surging in the country's large and growing Muslim community, much expanded by the country's openness to asylum seekers from a war-ravaged Middle East. Since the recent Hamas's October 7th assault on Israel, unsettling reports from Germany have emerged. Jews in Germany have faced violence on German streets, and authorities say anti-Semitic crimes have surged. Hours after the attack in Israel, Muslims in one Berlin neighborhood were handing out candy as they reveled in the results of the attack. A smiling Muslim woman in Hamburg told a regional broadcaster that her family celebrated the events at home. In a sinister echo of the 1930s, some homes in Berlin were marked with the Star of David. Jews once again find themselves confronted by the haunting legacy of the Holocaust. Germany, burdened by its historical sins, is facing a concerning revival of anti-Semitism. This revival is predominantly driven by anti-Jewish feelings within Germany's Muslim community, a sentiment that has intensified due to the nation's acceptance of refugees from conflict-ridden areas in the Middle East. Since the recent assault by Hamas on Israel, which claimed many lives, Jews in Germany have faced violence on their own streets. Anti-Semitic crimes have surged, with disturbing incidents reminiscent of the 1930s, such as homes being marked with the Star of David. Muslims in some German neighborhoods openly celebrated the attacks, highlighting the depth of the issue. What is even more alarming is the silence of the German government on this issue. It appears that the fear of losing voter support, largely comprising Muslims, has muzzled the government's response. This rise in anti-Semitic incidents has created an environment of fear among Jewish families. Some have even chosen to keep their children away from schools and kindergartens to avoid potential violent incidents. Amidst all this, Chancellor Olaf Scholz has passed a few statements condemning the acts. The influx of people from countries where Holocaust denial and anti-Semitism against Israel are rampant has led to the proliferation of radical views. The German government's response has been woefully inadequate, a concerning reality that raises questions about the lessons learned from the Holocaust. Despite the haunting historical backdrop of the Holocaust, the government's actions do not reflect a robust commitment to combating anti-Semitism effectively. The rising waves of hate crimes against Jews, particularly fueled by elements within Germany's Muslim community, demands urgent and decisive action. The lack of robust strategy to address these issues not only disregards the safety and well-being of Jewish citizens, but also undermines the nation's moral obligation to prevent the repetition of past atrocities. It is imperative for the government to recognize the urgency of the situation, learn from history, and take concrete measures to protect its Jewish population, ensuring that echoes of the past do not translate into a bleak future for Germany's Jewish community.